Hey, what's up? It's Daphnique Springs, and I am here at Dash Radio with Slink Johnson on Smoke Yours. So make sure you smoke yours. Don't blow it in my face, because I don't like smoke. My dating profile.
Oh, indeed. In motherfucking indeed. I had you right. I had you hooked up with some doctor or something. You won't be on them Dubai dates like them Instagram bitches.
Oh, not the Dubai dates.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let nobody
Do you hear? I was about to say, you hear what be going on at them Dubai dates?
I hear they be peeing on people.
Man, boo-booing and everything, man. A whole R. Kelly experience going on.
Not the R. Kelly experience.
Man, amazing experience, man. We got the lovely Daphnique Springs in the house. Daphnique Springs is an actor, writer, producer, comedian, camera woman. She's a jack of all trades. She does a little bit of it all. And we're going to talk to her tonight. We're going to find out where she come from and how she gets so motherfucking dope. That's what we're going to do right here on the only station that's smoking yours all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus King presents Dash Comedy right here on Dash Radio. Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
Yeah, Scotty Trippin,
yeah.
one of our producers, is in this motherfucker right now. Scotty, man, how was your weekend, brother?
Oh, shit, I'm on.
You on,
Oh,
brother.
yeah, you
on.
on. Man, you look like you got a fresh cut,
Yeah,
man.
he did.
You got a little fresh cut or something,
he
man.
did.
Come on here.
That nigga look like that chlamydia cleared up.
Talk that shit. You better watch your tone. You better watch your goddamn tone.
They said I'm not burning today.
Nigga said, I'm not Dax. I'm not Dax.
I strap up. Fuck that.
You damn right.
He said, fuck that.
Damn right.
But, how was your weekend, though, man? You had a good weekend?
It was all right, man. We doing better.
You did anything memorable, outstanding, enjoyable?
Outstanding, man. I hooped on, hit a couple 3-pointers on a couple cats. this
Oh,
weekend.
you be hooping?
Yeah.
Man, you hear me here talking about who y'all people must be really scared of me on that court.
Hey, man, you can come out anytime, every Saturday.
Don't be scared, man.
Ain't nobody
what we
scared
do.
of you, Shady.
That's what we do.
I'm going to say that, though. Ain't nobody
I'm
scared of
just
Shady.
saying,
Chriss.
man, know they gonna get that left. Oh, man, leave that ankle somewhere, man. It's all right.
Ain't nobody scared of Shady.
That nigga
Chriss.
Scotty Trippin invite me to everything else but the hoop.
Hey, what's up? Saturdays, 10 to 12.
Oh yeah, we can
Oh,
do
you
that.
heard
it.
My son got a
Undisclosed-
game this Saturday.
There you go with the excuses. There you go with the excuses already. Already with
Right,
the
this is
excuses.
closed location.
Already with the excuses, man.
At least it's ahead of time.
Right, at least he didn't beat me, and I was like, oh, see what happened was I'm
Right,
telling you
right.
now.
Right.
My excuses started.
But
early.
you got them the preset excuses and shit,
Right.
Shady. You got to cut that out, man. You got to cut that out.
Anytime.
But
Anytime.
we smoking yours, though, man. We're going to have an outstanding show. We're going to talk to Daphnique Springs, who's in the house. We just shot some sketches together. We're going to go over some music. We're going to talk about what's up in the news. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to do a little bit of all that. DJ Dax, you ready for me? Man, Hassan Hayes with the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely making us look good. Follow me on YouTube at Slink Johnson, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything at Slink Johnson. Got new updates, new sketches. Watching the show every week. Shot and edited by Hassan Hayes every week. Go to YouTube, look up Slink Johnson. Slink Johnson on all your social networks. And we're going to be all in your throat in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Play a little something,
And
man.
we have a new Facebook page.
We got a new Facebook page.
Smoke
Yes,
Yours.
yes. Smoke
So please
Yours.
like that.
Yours.
Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
on Facebook. You
Oh,
follow
yeah.
the Facebook page. You get down with us and, get enlightened one time. JJ in the house. Oh,
Y'all, what up? Y'all,
she high. And what's fucked up is I'm not. I had no weed all day today, bruh.
Oh, man.
All day.
Hopefully we can have a good show. Man, fuck, we're going to spark one today, man.
Well, shit, you got some weed?
We have a
Smoke
little
yours.
bit. We have a little bit.
Smoke yours. Smoke yours. Yeah,
I
man.
think I left my shit.
Yeah, man, right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy, man. We smoking yours, man. We gonna hit you off with a little bit of that DJ Dax right in your throat. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck with your boy, man. Slink Johnson, Shady Chriss,
Oh, yeah.
and Daphnique Springs in the house tonight, man.
Oh,
we
yeah. I'm
ready.
excited.
We ready to smoke.
I asked him today,
yours. Oh yeah, we back, and we smoking yours right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. I'm Slink Johnson.
I'm Shady Chriss.
And we up in this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get too far, we want to send a very heartfelt shout out and condolences to the family of John Singleton.
Oh, yeah. Rest in
Again,
peace,
the critically acclaimed director died last week. Was last week? This week? This week. He just died Monday, Tuesday.
Hey, took him off life support. He had a
He was
stroke.
taken off life support
Yeah.
after a very bad stroke. man, Hollywood and will never be the same.
Never be the same. I was saying the same thing. Never be the same. I grew up with his brother, with John Singleton's brother, Marshe. We used to go to his house in the hills, play the game. I was little too.
Yeah, man, that's so tragic, man. So you give my regards to Marshe, man, because it got to be tough what they going through to lose such an iconic director and a family
and
member. He had a bunch of
everything.
children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So my heart and my prayers go out to John Singleton's family and children. You know what I mean? That's some tough stuff to deal with. So
From the district, man. That nigga's from the city.
very much so, very much real LA. You know, he captured real LA stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, much respect to John Singleton and to his memory.
How old was he when he wrote Boys in the Hood? He must have been like 20
Well,
something
he died
years
in
old.
51 and Boys in the Hood was 1992. So that was 27 years ago. So he was about 24 years old.
24 years old. The mathematic genius.
Yeah, you know, selling that
Slink
dope.
Johnson.
You know, you got to be fast when them smokers handing you that money.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? To be balled up. You know what I'm saying? Them dollars be balled
Nigga
up.
said, hold on.
You got to be fast, man. We're going to take this call real quick. Somebody's calling right now. We're going to take this call. And we're going to see what's happening with this call right now. You know what I'm talking about? Let's just check this out, man. We're going to see what they talking about, man. What's up? Smoke yours, man. It's Slink Johnson. Smoke yours. You elevating the Medicaid.
Hey, I'm elevating.
Hey, what's up,
As
T?
usual, well.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, shit, man. Trying to smoke yours. You know, you call in every week, but you don't show up with nothing. What's up with that dope, girl?
Hey, how do you feel about the passing of John Singleton? I feel so sad because I grew up watching his movies and all that.
Indeed, the sadness is contagious. And, you know, again, it's a very, very tough blow to take, especially after losing Nipsey Hussle. We losing some LA icons right now.
Yes,
and
exactly.
it's very, very, very tough blows. However, you know, their legacies will continue to live on. And, you know, we're just going to enjoy their legacy and understand that they'll never be duplicated or replicated. You know what I'm saying? You just got to enjoy what they left for us and take their teachings and take the good things that they've given us and run with it. You dig?
Yeah, I love the part where he said, "Get my brother's ball back." And
Yeah.
Boys and Neighbors. I was too young to watch it. I was about 7 at the time.
Yeah, but it sounds like you got your ball took from you before too, huh?
Yeah, because everybody could relate. John Singleton has put us on game about the glorification of Boys in the Hood. I never understood what glorification was back then when I was a kid. I was like, yeah, right, they ain't gonna glorify it. And I was like, now look back on it, it's like too much glorification. I mean, especially in South Central. I never see so many white people in England in my life.
Oh, yeah, that's happening, man, with that stadium coming in. You know what I'm talking about? They pushing them niggas out.
Boosting up the
You
price.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
exactly.
mean, they doing everything they can to make sure that they make the city
What you gonna say?
palatable, enjoyable for more
The
affluent,
others.
more affluent citizens. You know, they put gang injunctions on the families and the legends. You know, in order to, you know, push the gangs out. You know, and man, it's going down. But you know, when that stadium get built, trust it, I'm gonna be there enjoying some of the festivities.
I'll see you later.
Oh, you talking to somebody else?
Hey,
Girl,
yeah,
you was on borrowed time talking to somebody else, girl.
so we're going to talk to her later, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get with Tanisha later, baby. Smoke yours.
Talk to you next Wednesday.
Yeah, we in the house though, man. That was Tanisha. She calls in every week, man. Very, very loyal fan. Appreciate you, Tanisha.
Yeah,
Thank you
every
so
time.
much, man. Unlike some of you mutton
Don't
mouth,
do it,
low
Slink.
life mother. Get off my line. But we back. We back right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. This is Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy, Shady Chriss.
And we are in the house with our very special guest, the wonderful,
Hey,
hilarious, crazy Daphnique Springs. What's up with you, girl?
what's up? Nothing much.
Oh, shit, man. It got to be something with your crazy ass. Thank you, DJ Dax, with his late ass. Thank you very much.
With the,
So, Daphnique, man, look here. You've been exploding on the scene with your comedy, sketch comedies. You're doing stand-up everywhere. And honestly, to me, I just met you. I've been aware of you for a couple of years now. But it's like, tell the fans, like, where did you come from? Like, how did you? Wow, you just come out of nowhere like a supernova. What's your story?
Well, I didn't come out of nowhere. The LA scene or whatever. You know how they tell you it takes 10 years for you to become an overnight success?
Yeah.
And
Well, I
that's
moved
right.
out here Christmas Day 2009, so I'm pulling up on that 10 years. So I think that's part of the reason why my face is being seen a little more is because, I'm pushing up on that 10 years.
And you pushing up on everything. I see you pushing up on cities and comedy clubs here and there. You're on your tour right now. What is it, your Crazy Girl tour?
Unapologetic.
Unapologetic.
Yeah.
But one of your characters.
Yes.
One of your many characters.
Crazy girlfriend.
Man,
That's how I was able to make my mark on social media. I don't think anybody can do crazy like me.
No, they can't. Because the first time I checked out one of your videos, I'm like, man, this bitch is tripping.
Tripping.
You know what I'm saying? But you play it so well and it's so funny. It seems like the fans are beginning to buy into the act. Tell us about that. Do people actually approach you? Like, do fans actually approach you and say, like, damn, are you really crazy like that?
Yeah, I get that a lot. And also people say, yeah, don't pull your gun on me. And I'm like, get your ass out of here.
Oh, yeah, because you very handy with the pistol. You know what I'm saying? If anybody just looked at any of your sketches, they'll know Daphnique is very handy with the pistol.
Guns are legal, so I don't understand what the problem is in America. You know what I mean? As long as you have a permit and the right to pull one and carry one, you good. But, sometimes people are like making a big deal out of it and they want to associate. It ain't my fault some little weird ass white kid decided to go shoot up a school. That don't got shit to do with me.
Not your fault.
And they was like, somebody told me recently on social media, maybe a few months back, towards the end of last year, it was like, yeah, what happens if these young black kids see you with a gun? I was like, good. They need to have one. Because guess what? White people start training their kids to shoot guns at like 7 and 8. They out at the shooting range definitely by 10 and 12. They're out there shooting. So what's wrong with why is it against? It's not illegal for me to have a gun.
Why is it stigma for black people? Why
It's a bad
is it stigma?
They don't want us to have rights to carry,
So, Daphnique, where you from, man? Like, where you from?
I'm originally from South
South-
Florida.
Really?
All the way, yeah, Palm Beach County.
The gunshine state. So it's really just, you know what I'm saying, really just prove, I see why you like guns so much.
They got guns out there for sure.
Yeah, man, the gunshine state in a real way, man. So you've been here since 2009, man. What are some of the biggest things that you've noticed difference-wise here in LA versus Florida?
Biggest thing in difference wise would be that the traffic is a major difference. I feel like this city, it's like one of my major accomplishments in the future would be to get a driver. I feel like I can get so much accomplished. In Florida, you can literally get somewhere in less time than the miles it takes to get there. But it's like reverse here. You could go like 10 miles here and it'd take an hour versus there. An hour is like 70, 80, 75 miles,
And quick, right?
Yeah.
So look, prior to moving to LA, were you moving around the scene in Florida, the comedy scene?
No, I kind of started when I got here. I took an improv class at Just the Funny in Miami. I used to drive down there once a week and take their improv class. Other than that, that was it. I just moved out here and jumped in head first.
You just wanted to do comedy. You
Yeah.
didn't. You just woke up was like, I'm funny. I'm about to go be funny.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy because I didn't have any aspirations to be a comedian at a young age. You know how some people are like, I always knew I wanted to do this. I'm like,
And you are funny. So at what point did you find out that Daphnique was funny?
Yeah, who pressed you? Who told you
yeah.
you was funny? Somebody had to give you some kind of inkling. You was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to LA then.
I think I've always been funny, but it takes a while to come out your shell and fully accept who you are and become the person that you're supposed to be. And I think that came around maybe 2015 when I was like, because I've been out here, by then, like 5 years before I was like, I didn't even see the vision until maybe like a year and a half ago.
Really?
To where, I think sometimes in life you have to fully find your purpose and find your purpose in this industry sometimes. Like I have so many friends that are comedians, but I could visually see that their purpose is to be a writer, but they want to be famous. They want to be in front of the camera, but that's really not their life's purpose, is to be behind the scenes. And then you see some people, it could go vice versa in so many different ways. And I think it took me until about a year later to be like, okay, I'm supposed to be here. I'm meant to be here. And how I determined that too is by progression. Every year I progressed. I was like, okay, you progressing.
Yeah, you moving something.
Yeah, but I see so many people out here, especially in LA, they stay stagnant. And I look at it, when you stay stagnant, that means you're not moving, you're flatlining. You dead, bitch.
You's a dead bitch. Yeah, because Daphnique, you definitely a hustling motherfucker. In the time that we've been acquainted, again, you got you're Energizer Bunny with an unlimited battery in your back, man. How do you find time to, juggle comedy in your personal life, man?
That's the problem. I've made this so much of my life, and it's crazy because if I was in Florida, like, I would have a husband and kids.
So you single out here? You can't.
Yeah,
can't
I'm
manage
single
it.
out here. It's a little tougher. It's
But not
Out
in Florida
here.
though. Florida,
Out here.
You would in a full
in Florida,
relationship.
I would have been wife. The fuck, like, with a side nigga.
This a nigga still wait. It's a
With
nigga
a
in
side
Florida
nigga.
waiting for her to come home right
It's
now.
a nigga right there. Like, I wish I was the side nigga.
So what is it like when you did date, or when you do date? What is it like dating, Daphnique? What do you think that some of your the people you date would say about Daphnique?
I'm pretty easygoing. I don't like to argue. I don't really I can tolerate a little bit. But once a lot of people,
What
their
sign is
biggest
that?
problem, Scorpio.
Oh.
But
high
once
five.
I'm
I'm a
done,
Scorpio, too.
once I'm done with you, I'm done with you.
All
I
right.
don't even have to give you warning. If I just don't like some shit you did, I could never talk to you again in my life. Keep it moving. That's the only thing. That's what hurts people the most about me, is that once I'm tired, I'll just keep it moving.
Okay,
I'm
look.
not gonna argue and press you. If I see you liking bitches Instagram, I'm not gonna be petty and be like, oh, you liking bitches on Instagram. If I feel like I done had enough and I feel like I've seen enough, because I'm a beast with that, I look at your tags, your follows, everything, and I done had enough, then I won't talk to you no more.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna nag you on it.
I had to stop liking them bitches' pictures on Instagram. My baby mama told me, if you gonna double tap them bitches' pictures, you gotta double tap me twice a night. And I'm like,
man.
shit, I can barely give you one, bitch. So I'm finna get all the way off this Instagram. Fuck
He
that.
said, fuck Instagram.
Yeah,
How did y'all meet? How did y'all start working?
We first met, what I remember is at the golf beef
At the golf beef.
with Red Grant and Snoop Dogg.
I had been familiar with you ahead of time, so therefore that's why I approached you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And you
remember
looked at
that
me
day
like,
you
"This
approached
nigga
me.
right here."
No, I was nice to you. Don't try to
wasn't.
play me.
He was like, man, this nigga right here. This nigga right here.
No,
But
you Black Jesus. I knew who you were.
Nah, but we met at the golf course, and the new thing is I reached out to Daphnique probably about a month ago, because you're doing so much, and I'm like, yo, I want to get on with you. You know what I'm saying? And you was just so fucking gracious about it, because again, the numbers you're reaching and the things you're doing on social media right now, I've seen people get a bigger head for less. But you're just so cool, down to earth, willing to work with people and willing to help them through, these projects and shit. It's definitely a pleasure working with you. So, Daphnique, man, like, damn, you so fucking cool. How you get that? What
That's
You know
that
what?
South, man.
It's the
They
thing
cool
about
down
it
there,
is
man.
that I'm just so willing. I feel like every other nationality in this country ethnicity, because nationality is American. Every other ethnicity in this country
She's
sticks
smart, too.
together. You know what I mean? Like, you see Asian people help Asian people, Spanish people help Spanish people, white people help white people, Jewish people divided themselves up, they help each other. And I don't see enough black people helping black people. And see, I grew up Nation of Islam, and what that teaches you is a self-awareness about being black, and to be proud to be black, and to want to help each other. And so anytime I can help my fellow brother and sister and help elevate them to the next level, and by any means, I help anybody. I work with anybody. But I notice sometimes it's that lack of us uniting between each other and that unity. So I'm just like, well, let me try to fill these gaps as much as possible. And the thing about it, if I sense you have a good work ethic, if you can turn me off if you don't have a good work ethic. Because some people expect me to do so much for them, and it's like, bro, you ain't doing nothing for yourself.
Right.
Okay, look. This is Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson and the homeboy Shady Chriss, right?
He looks shady.
Yeah, he's shady as fuck. He should hold your purse.
I'm just joking.
W's. Hey, look, I took a sip of my personal juice. She was like,
He
ooh, what
offended me.
what is that you drinking on?
He just pulled out Hennessy. I'm like, what?
What? Who put that on? What you just talking
Daphnique,
about?
when it comes to marijuana, elevate or medicate?
No, I'm fuck with it.
You don't smoke? You don't smoke at
Get your
all?
ass out of here.
Thank you, DJ.
Get your ass out of here. We're not pleased with that. Well, Daphnique, we're going to need you to smoke yours, man. If you don't even smoke yours, we're going to need you to give me some. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to let DJ Dirty Dick Dax do his thing. And we
Dirty Dick.
Triple D. And we
Oh,
gonna
my God.
find
He touched my shoulder.
and we going to find out about that weed. You listen to the Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. This is Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
And we'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
And we back right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. You
Oh, yeah.
Smoking Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
Hey, man. So,
Oh, yeah.
crazy shit, man. Remy Ma made the news again this week, man. Well, again, it was actually last week. I've been hearing about that for a couple of weeks now, but today, did she turn herself in?
She turned
She turned herself in.
Remy Ma turned herself in to authorities in New York, I believe.
I'm just now hearing about it.
Oh, yeah, Remy Ma's real. Remy Ma's one of the realest rappers out here. She realer than a lot of these niggas, man. I mean,
Yeah, apparently.
Remy done did jail time, and now she's accused of allegedly
Socking somebody.
socking one of them little love and hip-hop bitches, huh?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, because I wasn't
She
there.
probably didn't do it, but if she did do it, the girl deserved it. I don't know.
I say she didn't do it because I say she didn't do it because
Yeah, I
Remy
don't think
Ma's
she
a
did.
mother. She's a mother and a responsible, upstanding black queen.
Mm-hmm.
And if she did sock a bitch, the bitch probably was
That's
out
a
of
lie.
line.
That's
Hell yeah.
What's
Yeah.
up, man? That shit is crazy, man. Like,
She turned herself in though, so that mean the girl pressed charges then.
I guess so.
Who was it? What's her name again?
Which one of them?
Off Love and Hip Hop.
This is Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson and
And
homeboy Shady Chriss. We
what
don't
was her
do no
name?
research.
Brittany Taylor.
Oh, Brittany Taylor.
Brittany, bitch, you need to stay your ass out of grown woman business, man, or something.
Stop telling. 6ix9ine and started the trend. We out here just telling
Damn.
this shit.
Daphnique, have you ever had to cold cock a bitch or you had to put a bitch in her place?
Yeah, it just comes to a point. Yeah, but as you get older, that shit get lame.
Or you find more clever and innovative ways to do it without even touching their ass?
I can destroy you with words
Yes, you can. I
without
bet-
even cursing.
So you think Remy Ma could have took another way out instead of just if she did it?
If she did it, I mean, if you turned yourself in, it has to be some type of, and it's love and
Evidence.
hip hop affiliation, so it probably was
Haven't.
on camera. Somebody got that on camera. With that being said, I mean, sometimes people can just push you to the limits in the moment, and all that shit and that count to 10 goes out the door.
Out the window, yeah, that's true.
Hey, so as far as you go, Daphnique, you know, and me being in television entertainment too, I understand that some of the fans can be very overzealous. Have you ever dealt with an overzealous female fan, you know, in regards to some of the characters you play, either the crazy bitch or either the side bitch? You ever dealt with overzealous fans that take that kind of stuff too far? Like, you ain't gonna take my man or some shit like that?
No, never.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
They know
People really take to the side chick character. You'll be
It's a lot
surprised
of
how
side
many.
chicks out here.
Yeah, but you'll be surprised how many couples. I had a man and his wife come to my comedy show, and they were like, "We just love your side chick character, Shantae." And I'm like, "Ain't you married? Like, that's your wife right here." And they both came up. They was happy. My thing is I'm just depicting life. It's just like, are you gonna be mad at what's love got to do with it, Lawrence Fishburne? You know what I mean? He ain't
So
really
those
be
don't,
mad.
so do
I
you
hope-
take them from real like situations, or do you just be making them up? Like on tell like I'm gonna just act about this, talk about this today, or act like this.
just make up scenarios, but try to let it live in truth.
Oh, it be true.
Oh yeah, because again,
Because
like,
me and Slink did one with Cecily, and it hit 1.3 million views on Facebook. That was just on Facebook
That's
alone.
what's up.
That's
a
not
lot of
including the other outlets.
That's a lot.
But that was, I told Slink what I tell you that day. I said, this gonna be your wife. I'm gonna be your side chick, and I'm about to break up with you while your wife right there.
Hey, man, and a lot of people took to that. You'd be surprised. Well, I guess not, but a lot of people have really dealt with those type of situations, man. You know, because sometimes the side chick and the wife, they get tight. Like, they be around each other so
they
long.
Get to talking.
Sharing the same piece of meat for years.
They know each other now.
Indeed. So, Daphnique, you know, you're very talented. What are some of your aspirations? Like, okay, I know what you do, but ultimately, what's Daphnique Springs' end game?
End game is I wrote 2 pilots, so end game is to get those on television. I'm big on the secret and speaking stuff into existence. So at least 5 seasons. I'm acting on it, producing it, and executive producer, and it just lasts forever on TV. Get syndication. Also, I want to do movies, big picture deals, and get on a lot of series and stuff like that. Just have a thriving acting career and transition that from social media to television.
Dig that, and you will, because one thing about the internet I'm so happy about is the fact that the internet empowered people. It empowered your everyday man to be exactly who or what they want to be. So
and it allows you to create your own avenue and stop letting you be controlled by someone else giving you opportunities. So it's like, at first I felt like, sometimes Hollywood as a black woman and slim and decent looking, like it's harder for me. You know what I mean? Sometimes people don't know how to place you. They don't know what to do with you. They don't know these things. And instead of waiting for the industry to decide where they could place me or what roles I could play, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to create my own sketches.
And you are doing it great. Again, Daphnique, you flood the internet. I'm seeing you everywhere. I think I saw you on the goddamn Ritz commercial. You got to deal with Nabisco?
No.
Oh,
do I?
I don't know.
Let me call them about my check.
You better get that
first
motherfucker.
and foremost.
Because I could swear I see you dipping one in some goddamn blue cheese. Nah. I don't know, man. Shit. But you definitely on your way, Daphnique, man. It's a pleasure and an honor that you allow me to get out with you. In fact,
it's a pleasure for me to work with you. I mean, we shot several times, Slink trying to be modest, and people have literally stopped their cars, kids about to cry, an old white lady, like you. It's crazy because we think that we have a certain demographic, and I think it's always something beautiful to see people from other races and backgrounds and countries and on other continents to be able to relate to you and like you and love you. And I've seen that with you, man. Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, who would ever thought that my videos are super viral with Russians? Russian people love my videos, and they redo all my videos in their language but keep my face. And I saw my video like on an popular Asian television show, just to be able to reach the world like that with just being crazy. And I was just looking for an outlet that no other girl could do. And it's just like, people have tried to do that gun shit, but man, I set the trend for that one.
Yeah, indeed. Daphnique, so have you ever been noticed or spotted by a fan at what you might have felt like was an inopportune moment, wasn't cool with you? Because I know you ladies sometimes be worried about your hair. Has anybody ever caught you like when you just going to the store to grab some milk real quick?
Absolutely. I had my hair tied up the other day, weird looking, lash is about to fall off, and this lady walked by in the crosswalk, was like, I love your videos, I love you. And her husband had to kill my joy. He was like, no, she don't. And I was like, oh ass nigga, get out of here.
Oh ass nigga.
Yo, you're listening to Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. This is Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson
and the homeboy Shady Chriss.
And we're in the house with the lovely and talented Daphnique Springs.
Oh yeah.
Straight out of Florida, the Gunshine State. Out here in Cali, man, again, this is somebody I very much admire and aspire to be like in certain ways, because this girl right here is one of the hardest working people I know. Again, I know a lot of ladies in this business, you know what I mean? A lot of attractive ladies, a lot of talented ladies, but there aren't many that I've met with the same type of drive and determination that I see you exhibit, you know. what keeps Daphnique going? Like what keeps you going? What's your motivation?
I didn't come here to lose. That's the biggest thing that kept me going. It's like I didn't come here to settle. I didn't come here to just get caught up with the glitz and glam. Anybody know me? No, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do none of that. I go to events and stuff, but I ain't no party girl. I came here to get money, and I feel like I could have been. I'm very talented at a lot of things. You know what I mean? Just not what I'm doing here. But I could have done anything. You know what I mean? I could have went so many different directions. Like I went to school. And for chemistry, I worked at a pharmaceutical company. I could have did that and rose the ranks there. I play golf pretty well. If I would have took that path and really went hard on that, I could have went to the WPGA. Like I could have done so many things in my life, but I chose to be here. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna give it all I got, because I know I don't ever want to leave here and be like, well, I didn't give it all I have. I remember I read a quote years ago, and it said, when I stand before God, I want to know that I use every bit of talent he blessed me to have.
Hey, that's profound. That's profound. And you like definitely one of the hardest workers I know. Constant new material every day. Every day. Daphnique Springs got new material. And if you understand the process, man, this is a whole lot. It takes a whole lot to do. It's more than just people going out there and filming. Right. You know, it's thought that goes into this. There's editing. You know, what you're doing it all. You doing it all, Daphnique. How did you pick that up? How did you pick up editing and the technical side of it?
I remember years ago I sat around other social media people and I watched their ethics. And I came from the stand-up comedy background, which, you know, I've been pretty successful there by making it all the way to New Faces at JFL in Montreal.
JFL, Just for Laughs.
Yeah, Just for Laugh, Montreal. You know, just me and one other black girl out of 42 that year, boy. But I made it, you know what I mean? So I've been able to hit success points like throughout my career, but I was able to be around some people like Simone and Kieran and Cornell and Pat D. Lucky and Carrie Boy. Just be around them and watch their work ethics and see, like, literally be a student around them and watch how they really took this social media. And I see so many stand-up comedians try to shit on social media comedians like, yo, they don't know comedy, da-da-da-da-da. But you got to understand, they putting their work ethic, and while you sitting there talking shit, bruh, I said, I'm going to join them.
Yeah, it's definitely a sign of the times, you know. It's like a changing of the guard, you know, because, again, comedy is a two-activity sport nowadays based on, you know, well, comedy is more than just stand-up. Comedy is shooting, writing, directing, acting. It's a lot of things that encompasses true comedy. And I think some of the stand-ups, you know, again, they've never went viral. Some of the greatest stand-ups never went viral and probably never will. And some of the greatest viral artists will probably never be great stand-ups. But when you can traverse that fine line perfectly, like I see you do, I've seen you on stage cutting the fuck up, bringing the goddamn house down. I've seen your sketches cutting up, bringing a house down. You know, you can't do nothing but salute and celebrate somebody like that, man. Yeah,
I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you definitely doing your shit.
People don't understand the hard work that I remember years ago, this older comedian that's a mentor to me, Keith, he was like, what I see so many comedians fail and so many people fail, if you choose this industry and you choose this is what you're gonna do, you have to work that shit like a job. So it's like when you go to a job, you know that you have 8 hours, right? And you know between these 8 hours you're gonna have to go do this, do that, do whatever to get your work done in order to keep that job. So I started putting at least 8 hours in my career so that I could shoot sketches in a day, I can go to auditions, I can go do stand-up, I can edit, I can do all these, I can create, I can do all these things with my day. And since 2014, and I tell people this all the time, but sometimes they don't trust themselves. I told myself in 2014, I said I'll never work another job. And I used to go to Vegas for the summers, and I used to cocktail waitress. And the last time I cocktail waitress was August 2014 at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. I said I'll never do this shit again. I'll make all my money off this industry, and since that day I have, and it has been great.
And man, I salute you. You've actually ignited a fire up under my ass again. I've been around a whole lot of people in my journey through Hollywood so far, but you're the only one that's really ignited a spark in me to kind of stay on top of my sketches and things of that nature. So I appreciate you for that, man, because you know. That takes a lot, and you're absolutely right, man. You got to put.
I could be a motivational speaker.
You motivate me like a motherfucker. You motivate me like a motherfucker because I got that.
People listen to me. Their life has have changed, and you know, it just some people ain't really. I'm one of them type of people. If I'm gonna be your friend, like I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you this is what you gotta do. This is what you need to get the work ethic. And the ones that listen to me are. Like, damn, you right. Like, nobody's ever told me. So many people in this industry, high and low, will bullshit you as a friend, or you'll be hanging around with people where you have the strongest work ethic, and it seems like you're doing good, but their work ethic is non-existent. So you seem like you're doing a lot, but you really ain't doing shit. You're just doing better than them other people that you're around.
You're around a whole bunch of slackers.
My grandmama used to say that all the motherfucking time.
Hang out with 10 broke niggas, you'll be the 11th.
No, she used to use it for smart. That one too, though.
Somebody told me
no,
that
she
one.
said she used to be like, y'all come home. Well, she'd be like, yeah, your uncle would come home and be like, you know, I'm smart. Like she'd be like, 'cause you following all your homies. You doing what they doing. He'd be like, well, I'm smart. I'm a smart one. I ain't following nobody. And my grandma used to be like, yeah, you are the smartest one out of all the dummies. Like, but what the fuck is a smart dummy? Like,
the smartest dummy.
Yeah, you the smartest dummy out the whole clique.
The
like,
smartest dummy on the short bus.
Right.
Yeah,
like
your
that,
uncle, he is dumb as a motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, he done. Yeah, shout out my uncle like you can.
Hey, I fuck with that nigga though.
For real.
You're smoking yours with Slink Johnson.
And homeboy Shady Chriss.
Right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy, man. We in the house with the lovely Daphnique Springs. Did you bring your pistol with you now?
No, I ain't bring that damn fake ass gun.
Oh, man.
She had to make sure to say it was fake. Like,
I'm just
fake
saying that in case
for y'all
the
run up in
feds
my
is
house.
listening.
Exactly, in case y'all run up in my house and shit. Trying to get me and shit.
Definitely, man. The Daphnique gets us out there, and again, I've had nothing but joy shooting sketches with you. It's outstanding. Again, you see me, I come when you call, and I even call like, what's up, you on?
And you creating amazing content now, too.
Yeah, thank you.
But I think a lot of people and a lot of the fans don't know that social media, you can make money off of it. So they kind of treat it like, oh, y'all, I've had fans write or haters or whatever, but I still consider them fans because you took the time out to write me and hate on me.
Definitely
So
a fan.
thank you for helping my engagement, bitch. Because your little comment or like is helping me go more viral.
That part.
Even with your hate. You broke ass bitch, y'all don't make no money, and you can tell these people are sitting at
you know what?
fucking Dollar General.
You know what, Dav? And I think a lot of people, people don't understand how money is made on the internet. Yeah. You know, again, because I know people come to me thinking that, yo, I know it's one thing from being a viral star, and it's another thing from being a viral paid star. And I thank you for giving me, because even me, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I do sketches and stuff. I do shit with ADD or whatever, and I do little sketches here and there, and they'll do good or whatever, and that's cool. But Daphnique like pulled my coat one day, like, and again, I ain't got nothing but kudos, nothing but respect for you for sharing that game in a game full of people who don't want to share. They don't even want to tell you.
Nah, they don't want to tell you nothing.
They don't even want to fucking tell you. This is what you got to do. Daphnique said, "Yo, bro, you got your computer?" I was like, nah. She like, look, nigga, next time you come out here,
keep your shit
bring your computer, and I'm finna show you what to do. And in a couple of days' time, Daphnique put me on a different track. You know what? Again, what I like about the internet is the power that you have. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for Hollywood to give you an opportunity. You don't have to wait for a director or a casting agency to say, hey, come on down. You got a camera. You got some ideas. You got just a little bit of technical know-how, and you got some talent. You can display your own shit how you want it displayed, and that's the most wonderful thing about it. You know, again, not only getting to see a person's comedic stylings or talent in front of the camera, but also their talent behind the camera in writing, producing, and making that shit happen. And Daphnique is definitely decathlete. You running all that shit, girl.
And the motivational speaker, for sure.
And I'm telling you, I done shot with a lot of motherfuckers on these sketches and shit. But what told me Daphnique was getting it was she bought niggas lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you better come in. I done shot sketches. I done drove to shoot sketches 100 miles to go shoot a sketch with a motherfucker that didn't offer me shit. Nigga out there thirsty, swallowing spit,
and another
gas
problem
tank
is
empty.
a lot of times when you do that, when people that are doing that, they won't even teach you how to fish. My thing is, I ain't gonna give you too much. I mean, I try to look out and try to help out, but I'm gonna teach you how to fish, and that's something I kind of grew up with. Is that people? Because I guess I grew up really deep sea fishing. You know what I mean?
That's more than anything. If you ask me, that's more than actually paying. Yeah, that's actually more. You give me the game here. I can pay you today, and you can go do something with this money today, or I can show you how to do it.
Making money.
So that's what we at with it. Make sure you follow my Instagram page and my Facebook page at Slink Johnson. All that shit. Facebook, Instagram,
and watch
YouTube,
my videos
Twitter,
to the end.
And watch
the motherfucking ads.
Yes, indeed. Yes, and fucking indeed. Watch them ads. But that's another lesson we're gonna talk about with y'all very shortly. You're smoking yours with Slink Johnson
and the homeboy Shady Chriss.
Right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. We up in this motherfucker with Daphnique Springs, and we'll be right back. DJ Triple D, put your dick in their ear.
Hey. Only sex. Only time.
And we back.
We are back.
Truth.
We back. Smoking yours, man.
I'm a big Sean fan, man. I think he is very underrated.
I think so too, man. I came back too quick though. That's all. My lady said it all the time. But hey, I always come quick.
Oh, you come quick?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Look here, I ain't got no. Hey, look here, man.
No, you just said it.
I said it. I'm gonna say all you that marathon sex. All you young niggas can have that.
Yeah, they
you can have that. Look here, I'm going in. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna give you the best 3.5 minutes of your life.
3.5 minutes.
3.5
You better
minutes.
get yours in.
We gotta ask you, Miss Springs. What is a good time? What is it like? What's too long?
A good time for sex.
What's too long? What's too short? What's just right?
Hours too goddamn long.
The
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Exactly.
So it's too short.
Too long, sir. I got shit to do.
Got shit to do.
To be making money.
And 3.5 minutes is too short.
It's too short.
3.5 minutes way too short. I would say
a good 25 minutes.
Nah, 12.
12 minutes?
Yeah.
12, a good 12 minutes? 12. You a real Scorpio.
Well, look,
niggas got shit to do.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta get up out of here.
But look, is that 12 minutes of straight penetration, not counting foreplay and oral sex?
I wouldn't even do foreplay.
Is that everything?
That's out.
Well, I would say you gotta eat the cooch.
Yeah. So all that's involved with the 12 minutes.
Check.
Check.
Eat the cooch. That take at least 7-8 minutes.
Nah, it might take me a little longer than that because I like.
I'm like,
cooch.
damn, 7-8 minutes.
When I eat,
I'm giving
when I eat cooch, I enjoy eating cooch. I eat cooch for me. So that might be about 20-25 minutes.
Hell no. You ain't about to turn. You know how when you stay in the tub too long and your shit get wrinkled? You ain't about to have me wrinkled.
Nah.
And so
20 minutes.
Wrinkled and bent up. Face all rankled, legs all bent. Hey, man, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. And when you only giving 3.5 minutes of penetration.
3.5 minutes? That's how you got all them kids. Pull-out game weak. You cannot have a good pull-out game with 3.5 minutes.
Nah, you can't.
Because it's hard to
pull out.
It's hard to
once you win, you got. Once you win, you win. Yeah. It's over.
Say, man, look here, man. You got to finish big, man. Sometimes it just be like that, man. Sometimes you just got to finish big, man. Hey, look here, Daphnique. We was over there off the air. We were talking about little game, classic game. A lot of people play called Fuck, Marry, Kill. Now we gonna play
Fuck, Marry, Kill.
We're gonna play Fuck, Marry, Kill with you. I'm gonna name 3 men, and you tell me which one of these 3 men you would do what with out of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
3 men. Okay, give it to me.
Give
3 men.
Give us some good
people. 3
right
men.
now I'm single, so it might be fuck.
Okay. I like the way that sounds.
Joking.
I never knew it can be that.
Hey, well, let me holler at you out this show. I only need like 3.5 minutes.
You ain't about to have me right here pregnant and barefoot.
Right.
Okay, Fuck, Marry, Kill. Fat Boy SSE.
Who was that?
Okay. Okay.
I just want to kill him because I don't like
I was
Fat
about to say,
Boy.
we know he's out of here.
Fat Boy SSE.
Who is that?
Fat Boy, the dude, he be value with the chains now. He motivated. He be talking loud now too.
Oh, I would
motivated.
definitely kill him.
Internet
You know
person.
what I'm talking about,
Okay,
huh?
wait. Let me get them all out.
Okay, but I want to kill him.
Fat Boy
want
That's
him
SSE.
dead.
crazy. You a murderer.
Fat Boy SSE. Michael Blackson. Donald Trump. Fuck, marry, kill.
Mhm.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Right. Well, you.
I would marry Donald Trump because he got that bread, and I would divorce him and never give him no coochie. Wouldn't even let him smell it.
We didn't say that.
Because you don't have to have sex with your husband. Everybody know that's the number one rule. You don't have to have
That's
sex with your
true.
husband.
That's true.
So I go ahead and marry Trump,
That's
get
true.
that paper just like
That's true.
Melania.
That's
Get
true.
the paper.
I know a dude who was married 15 years and didn't have sex with his wife.
I know Michael Blackston. I have sex with Michael Blackston because I definitely ain't having sex with Fat Boy.
You don't even know who it
And
is.
I
It's just Fat Boy.
No,
You're not
I do. I
funny
think
now.
I do know
Oh,
who
yeah,
he is
yeah.
now. He the dude who always got the money on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, that's all of them nowadays.
But that's
But
all
I
of
just,
them.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill him.
Damn.
Cause he look like he'll tell everybody your business. Just
Damn, Daph.
and he look like the money be fake. I can't fuck with
Have
him.
you ever had that? Have you ever been with somebody that went and told somebody?
Of course. This shit is amazing. I'm sitting over here on a gold mine. You hear me?
Well, let
So
me see.
niggas is
It's
snitching.
platinum.
Did I say that?
I'm diamond up.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna tell.
Is it? Don't say that shit,
is
diamond,
it.
because diamond means 10 million sold. Nah, but you know what? I mean, just looking at you, I can pretty much tell you got some good cooch. So shout
Hey,
out to
can I
you.
ask you a
can
real
look at
question?
somebody
Let me
and
ask you a
tell.
question. Is your DMs popular? Do you get random? I ask every girl. Do you get random dick pics? Because I don't believe niggas
I
just send random dick
one
pics.
time I got a dick pic,
Niggas
and then
sent
it's
dick
a
random dick
stand-up,
pics.
another stand-up
Come on,
comedian.
Dex.
She posted the same photo, and I was like, "This got to be somebody we know," because because we totally opposite. Like,
And y'all got the same dick pic.
yeah, we got same dick pic. But right now, it's this old white man in my DMs. He's probably like 60s, and he told me, he said, "Hey, baby." He had a cowboy hat on,
So you know he
flannel
catchy.
shirt. Yeah, it looked like he hate black people, but
But he love you.
he loved me. You know what I mean? Hey, baby, que paso.
What?
So I have an automated message on Facebook because I get so many messages. So I just want people to know, hey, I fucks with you, but it's too many messages sometimes I can get to, you know. And then he said, hey, baby, que paso. I want to ride that leather with no powder. I was like,
What? That's
Fucking
crazy.
freak.
I know some of my homegirls that be like, that's crazy. My number.
My number is whoa. Yeah, man.
I say K Paso. You sure he wasn't like
no, he was not
Hispanic?
Hispanic. He was definitely a
Do he
Republican.
think you Hispanic?
No, he was trying to be sexy,
So
and it
that's
was
his
a
sexy
total
talk?
fail. And I could tell he got a whole white wife and Republican kids.
And they were all racist.
Yeah.
So Daph, have you ever followed up on a DM?
I mean, if it's the right DM, hey Zaddy, I'm trying to pull up what it do. But now I'm really. I remember back in the day when I followed up on DMs is when I didn't have a lot of followers. But now it's just so
It's
many.
so many,
It's
yeah.
so many. People don't understand. I really get hundreds of messages a day on all the social media outlets.
Dig that.
It's so
That's what's-
many.
what's up.
I mean,
It's hard
So
to
you
keep
got to
up
go
with.
all through them and see which
I
ones is
don't go
business
through
and
them
which
because
ones is.
if it's-
None of them is business.
If
then.
you really looking for business, you can get my manager's email
Right,
on IMDb Pro or
right,
something like
right.
that. So I mean, if you
You're not
really
gonna be
in
in
the
my
industry,
DM.
if you're really in the industry, you can
Get
you
a
know
hold
how to
of
get
you.
a hold of me.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're not gonna be in
Because
my
you know
DM.
about IMDb, you know how to get on the pro and contact. It doesn't have my
But-
personal information, but it has my reps and all them people.
You know what I hate is when people is getting my DMs trying to talk business and like, dude, if you was really business, you know how this DM is not the way to get to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate when motherfuckers getting my DMs with they fake ass business talking about, yeah, you need to holler at me, man. You need to holler at me. You need to hook
Yeah,
up.
that's- I ain't gonna
Why
holler
the
at
fuck
you.
I need to hook up with you for, nigga? You on my motherfucking
and
line.
you gotta
nigga.
Right.
understand when they on my, when they in my DMs talking about business, they still want some coochie, and this is like, sir, please keep it moving.
Oh, make no doubt about
Long
it.
as you know.
One guy harassed me. I kept saying, yo, I gave him my manager's email. I was like, yeah, he said he had a movie. But I want to talk to you. Can you call me? I said, no, this is how I handle business. So if you want to, they're going to make sure everything and make sure my schedule is free and everything's legit. No, but I want to talk to you. Make sure you call me. I'm like, bitch, I ain't going to call you blocked.
Like, fucking make sure.
That's weird.
Make sure I
it
call
is a
you,
real
nigga. Who
world
the
out here.
fuck are you?
I've been watching Top 10 on YouTube, like Top 10, all kind of shit. It is a lot of weird shit out here, man.
Indeed.
Like, Unsolved Mysteries and Top 10 people that
Top
did
10.
on YouTube. It's called. It's like it's crazy. It's like, damn, these people is crazy out here. Like, we live in a big world. This is.
I saw the top 10 DJ Dax's dirty dates.
All the time.
What?
I seen that too.
Janet Jamerson, number 10.
DJ Triple D, that's my guy. And anybody out there buying into that shit, man, DJ Dax is my guy. I fuck with him, and don't let me catch none of you motherfuckers call him DJ Triple D.
Because he's wholesome.
Because that's my partner.
Wholesome.
Yeah, he wholesome as fuck.
What is it called? The faithful black male community? What is it called? That's
Black
where you
men
from?
don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. You that 1% of cheaters or that don't
Don't
do
cheat.
It? Okay, talk to me. You have a face of a cheater, man. I'm not gonna
He
lie to you,
does have
man.
the face of a cheater.
You look like a cheater.
Definitely.
You look like you cheating us
Don't he
right
got
now.
a face of a cheater? Yeah, he look, but he don't look like the type
Stop cheating
that'll
us.
cheat just like regularly. You look like the type that'll go buy a prostitute, just
Right.
like that type.
Hey, look.
It's
look.
not cheating because
Look.
I paid for it.
Guess what?
Face ass.
Do you know he is friends with a lot of porn stars? Did you tell her?
Get the mic, man. Get the mic.
Friends with porn
gotta-
stars.
Yeah, and he not no low class.
I wish my boyfriend or a nigga I was talking
He go
to
to
would
Vegas
be
to
friends
the
with a porn.
convention.
Oh, you go to the conventions.
Nah, I don't go to the
convention-
convention. I don't go to conventions, but y'all
Not
know.
just conventions, the
I know.
conventions.
Y'all need to see
I know
his face
some,
right
I know.
now.
I know some.
Y'all really need to see his face
I
right
know
now
some
while he's
women
saying
and everything like that, but nah, it's just more business. You know,
Yeah.
I keep it professional.
You know, prostitution is a business too, right?
Okay, a whole good business.
That's if
and they're very professional.
Yeah.
That's if I'm like, in a car or something and they like roll up. But normally it's like more like, audio projects and stuff like that. Nothing too.
So have any one
In
of them
the
just
car,
spontaneously
roll
sucked
up,
your dick?
huh? I heard that.
Nah. I've been in positions, but nah.
No. So you just never got your dick just spontaneously blew.
Nah.
Have you ever made a movie?
Bro, come on.
Yep.
What the-
You heard him.
Nah.
That nigga said, "Come on,
He
bro.
got on boat
nigga,
shoes.
look at me,
He
boy."
got on boat shoes right now. He definitely
He
done.
nasty as fuck.
Yeah,
Both shoes and no socks.
He eating porn star booty hole right now. I can tell by the boat shoes.
No, that's Slink for sure.
That's
You got him
Slink.
mixed up. That's Slink.
You eating the booty?
Not porn star booty.
Oh, just regular booty.
Just regular booty. Hey, look, I'm a grown ass man. Sometimes, man, I don't like tongue fuck a bitch in her butthole, but sometimes you might have to run your tongue across that rim just to let her know it's real.
You got to do it. I mean, I'm gonna do
You
it.
feel the ridges of that rim just to let her know
The
it's real.
rim?
Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio, so I understand.
I'm a
Hey,
Scorpio, but
she
I
a
don't
Scorpio.
understand.
Y'all
She
different though.
understand
You
too.
a Scorpio
No,
girl.
yeah,
You a Scorpio
but
too, huh? Y'all both Scorpios. You nasty.
I don't know, but like booty hole meat is like elbow meat. Have
It
you
is.
noticed that?
Yeah.
It's the
No,
same
what's
thing.
going on?
Like this booty hole meat
Yo,
right here.
y-
This booty hole meat right here.
That's
It's
the
just
same,
elbow
that's the
meat.
same
It's the
shit on your
same-
butthole.
Just with
Let
a
me
little
see.
hole.
I haven't noticed.
Touch my booty
I
hole
haven't been
meat.
down there
That's
that
it.
long then.
Ooh, it's
Hey,
tight.
you're listening
It's
to
tight.
Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
Right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. We're in the house with Daphnique
Oh,
Springs
yes.
and the booty hole meat on her elbow. Shit, man. So, I mean, I've heard that. I've been hearing that a lot that, again, I've never actually looked or compared.
Me
Or,
either. I was
but
gonna say,
again,
damn,
like,
okay.
okay,
Okay.
that's interesting right there. That's very interesting.
You make me not want to touch a booty hole no more. When you just show,
You
I'm
look
like,
like
damn,
you
that's
touch hella booty holes.
Who me? Yes, me. Shady Chriss. Everything.
Any nigga named
You know what I'm
himself
talking about?
Shady
You know-
Chriss,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
And I hate when a
He
nigga
been eating booty holes since middle school.
and a nigga
How
name
did you?
and the nigga named Shady
what?
Chriss gonna be
Just-
like he anti booty hole. Come on, man.
I'm dead. Who me? Never.
You-
I'm a Scorpio. I'm not anti anything.
You see, I don't.
I wouldn't
I'm
say
a-
it like that, bro.
I'm gonna be
I am.
honest.
You know me. I mean, I don't want to say what I am.
I'm gonna be honest. Personally,
I'm
for
not
me,
anti-
booty hole is not my thing. I mean, again, If it's getting freaky, I might run my tongue across her booty hole.
Not everyone. It gotta be your girlfriend.
Everyone. Yeah, not everyone.
It's gotta be
indeed.
somebody special.
Not everyone.
Can't be
indeed.
looking at all booty holes.
However, you know, I don't like asshole sex. Like I don't have the desire to fuck no woman
that's
around.
not really.
But I will give her half a
my
thumb.
forte.
I will give her half a thumb.
Yeah, I won't
like
even
when you
do
hit
that.
that thing from the back, you got to just put half a thumb in there.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just not my thing.
Come on, Shady Chriss. We were just talking about your motherfucking exploits and how willing you are to share the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Don't act bashful
No,
with me now.
I'm not. I'm just
Daphnique
saying.
and JJ here.
No, JJ ain't got nothing to do with it. JJ ain't
Nah,
got
you
nothing
don't
to do
talk
with
that
it.
shit when she come up here though.
Look,
Certain people come around, he don't want to talk that shit.
all I'm saying
Now
is
he getting-
I don't prefer the booty hole, and I'm not gonna put my thumb in your booty hole. I really value my thumb. Like
What
I don't
is
want my
That
thumb.
smell
like,
hard to get
What
off.
is-
like I don't want to be like.
That's why you got to keep your fingernails cut low. You don't want that shit on your
Yeah,
fingernails.
see, and
you know
I
what
think
I'm
my
saying?
fingernail too long already to be just sticking in my. But if she asked me to fuck her there, it'd be like, all right, we could do that if you ask me. But I'm not gonna like be like, hey, let me get some of that.
Yeah,
ass.
same here.
I can't really be like. I mean, pussy is good. It's good.
Pussy is great, man. Pussy is great, except when a bitch got a pussy like some curtain drapes. Like them motherfuckers is big. Just, bitch, it's all this fucking massive flesh. Bitch, this is an Arby's sandwich. I don't want this shit.
Yeah.
I like my Arby's sandwich with barbecue sauce.
Oh, you don't like that? What they call it?
Horsey sauce, horseradish.
Yeah, whatever they call it's nasty. I ain't gonna lie, it's nasty.
nasty.
But it's good, man. It's all good, man. I'm not here to discriminate against pussies. They come in all shapes, sizes, man. Some got the overlapping, some is just right, some skinny, some fat. You know, I'm not tripping.
Hey, this is Slink Johnson, and you tuned in to Marcus King Presents Dash
Retro
Comedy.
topic. Yeah,
and we're talking about booty hole love here.
And pussies. And it's crazy because look, we have so many males here, and we never get. And now we have a beautiful young lady here, and this is what we decide to fucking talk about.
Hey,
How fucking dumb are we?
I'll be damned if we talk about booties and pussies with a bunch of male guests.
That is true. That is true.
I
I got-
won't take offense to that, Chris. Thank you.
Oh, hey, dang, we didn't.
This is Cassie, the producer of the show, and I'm Scott, the other producer of the show.
Yeah.
We're just on the mics right now.
Cassie Dang, she's the ghetto Lucy Liu with that Oriental hentai. You know what I'm saying? She's
There's so many offensive parts of that.
It was just so many. Like where to start?
I'm sorry, Cassie.
I'm just kidding.
I love you though.
You know me. I love you. I'm not offended by you at all.
We're in the house with Daphnique Springs, the very funny,
yeah.
the incomparable Daphnique Springs. Seeing this motherfucker. So Daphnique, man, what's on the horizon? What's coming up for you?
Shit, a whole lot of stuff. You're going to be seeing me on TV real soon. I'm out here killing these auditions,
that's
about to
what's
get
up.
my ass on TV.
Dig that. I believe
About to
it.
go start pitching my pilot.
And on top of that, you're doing your own pilot because we speak things into existence. You're doing 2 pilots
2 times.
and a couple feature movies. And I'm with that shit. Daphnique Springs, you are definitely a talent and a force to be reckoned with. Look, man, how do people get a hold of you?
If you want to get a hold of me, my name is Daphnique, Daphnique Springs, Springs. I am on all social media under Daphnique Springs or IAMD Springs. IMD Springs.
That's dope.
Oh, yeah.
Daphnique, man. Before you go, I want to ask you about your name.
I keep calling her Miss Springs because I do not want to say the
It's
first
It's
name.
Daphnique, 2 syllables, and my mother's name is Daphne.
Again, that's what. Okay, I was gonna ask you. Do you? Is it a pet peeve when people spell your name wrong, or pronounce your name wrong?
People, I'll let you. I'll correct you one time, but if you keep calling me the wrong name, then
Just
I
shut
just
up,
ignore
like,
it.
yeah.
Have you ever dealt with a guy that fucked your name up off and couldn't spell your name?
Yeah, I went out with a guy who kept calling me Daphnique, and I said, "Nigga, it's not 3 syllables. It's just 2."
Daphnique.
He was retarded though in country.
Oh,
What's
man.
the most common mispronunciation of your name?
Daphnique.
Daphne K?
No, nobody ever really says
No one says
that.
K?
No,
With a
because it's
QUE?
Nique, Nique.
I know. I'm just saying.
mean,
I guess
that-
if you
Some
from
people are
another
stupid.
country,
Asian, very
yeah,
Asian.
depending on other countries, people pronounce things differently. But Daphne is people Dominique.
Mm.
I
Slim
would
called
think-
me Dominique the other day. Dominique,
I did.
Daphnique.
I did, but I
Yeah.
straightened it out
You
real
did.
quick.
Yeah.
Straighten it out.
They still call me Casey.
What does that mean? Why did they call you that?
No, I mean, like, sometimes you guys call me Casey.
Cassie,
Oh,
like
okay.
Casey. Okay, I'm high. I'm not high. That's the problem. Daphnique Springs.
I'm not high. That's the problem.
Daphnique, well, you quite a motherfucker, and I fucks with you, man. I appreciate you. You know,
I fucks with you too.
I really
Oh, yeah.
respect Daphnique because she fine as a motherfucker, and I really be wanting to say some slick shit,
But don't.
but I don't because again, your work ethic and everything else, you know,
for you.
it speaks. It's just like, you know, I can get so much more out of Daphnique. You know what I'm saying? If I just do what I got to do, and I thank you for letting me be a part of that. Because again, Daphnique be running that shit. She have us out there, and you know, be 5 or 6 of us out there shooting sketches, and before the day is over, we got 5 or 6 bangers.
Right.
And she works so quick, so efficiently. She be on her shit and no nonsense. Again, do you got plans on directing or you know, working on that side?
Of course, I'm gonna end up directing and producing and all that kind of stuff. I think I've activated just like a whole production. Like I'm a creator, so I want to create, but I don't want to be here the rest of my life. So,
Want to create some babies? I mean, yeah. So, yeah. What's next? What are you creating next?
100.
Do we get producer credit?
101.
100 and what?
You want 101 babies? You got 100. Are you trying to get 101 Dalmatians?
You know what? Slink got some cute kids, so.
Yeah, man. I love them, man.
He has good genes.
Yeah, man. I brought my
And
kids.
respectable kids too.
More than him.
I took my kids out. We shot the other day with my son and my
The
daughter.
baby
Sure.
did not want me to touch her.
You know, she light skinned, man. You know them light skinned folks, man. You know them light skinned folks. But that's all right. Don't worry about the baby touching you, because I'll touch you. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Everybody give a
Thank
round
you
of
for
applause.
having me.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's been outstanding. I'm looking forward to shooting again. And again, one more time, how to get to you?
IMD Springs, Daphnique Springs.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Look for it, man. If you want to laugh and think about some shit, look her up, man. Thank
Okay.
you very much, Daphnique
Thank
Springs.
you for having me. You guys have a good
Thank you
night.
for coming.
Hey, we got to take it back to DJ Triple D, y'all. Y'all smoke yours. We'll be right back. Yeah,
yeah.
baby.
I
And if
can't-
you're just tuning in, you're listening to Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
And I am telling you, I'm not going.
Talk that shit, Chris.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you,
Oh,
bro.
well, good. And then homeboy Shady Chriss. I just can't hear
Hey,
you.
man, we up in this motherfucker, man. That we had Daphnique Springs in the house, man. One more again for Daphnique Springs, man. She came in and did her shit, man. Appreciate that. We gonna have to this nigga DJ Dax, man.
Hey, we're gonna have to put the lotion on your hand. What y'all use to grease them up when y'all in the other hole?
Hey, I got some. I got some. Don't worry about me. I got some.
I got some. Don't worry.
DJ Triple D. I want to give a special shout out to another guest we got in the house. My boy Super Cali Bendini is in this
Bendini
motherfucker,
in
man.
this business, IE.
Shout out to Bendini, man. Bendini and I, we've been friends for a while, man. We worked on another show together. I think Bendini want a job over here, right? Bendini want, what the fuck? But what did Bendini do on Rehab Radio?
That nigga, Tommy? Nigga, that's Tommy, nigga. What you mean? How you gonna have Martin without Tommy, my nigga?
But you know what? Bendini had the weed every time.
Every time.
It was rare when Bendini did not show up with weed.
And I hate to say it, I don't want to sound prejudiced or racist, but he had the white bitches. That nigga used to come through like every other show with the white bitches, and they used to be like friendly ones,
I
not
like
the
white
stuck up
bitches.
ones.
I like
I'm
white
talking
bitches.
ones that was tattooed, licking out their tongue, like yeah.
I like
I'm
white
damn,
bitches.
man, like you, like.
Hey, and look, to the white bitches, I just want to let you know I like white bitches.
Right.
And don't worry about it, baby. I like white
It's
bitches.
all right.
I like white is
If
all
it's
right.
all white.
And
I heard
you
Slink.
fucking right. You know what? I ain't gonna be one of them overly motherfucking woke, overly
No,
conscious
I'm not.
niggas.
No.
Know what I'm saying? I like white bitches.
I'm more like the dude on Don't Be a Menace to South Central while jigging your juice in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
My brother.
My brother, you know what I'm saying? He said, why you always with the white one? He said, I'm just trying to do what the white man did to the black man all these years. Fuck him.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying? That's it. That's all, folks. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
And I will fuck that little pink meat.
Ooh,
I
that's
will
nasty.
fuck, but my mama did say if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. But you know,
It's getting deep in here.
I will fuck that little pink
Wade in
meat.
the waters.
So you European snow princesses, you Caucasian love angels,
The Caucasian love. Ooh, I like
Slink
that.
Johnson loves you. I fuck with
Love
you.
potion number 9. Number 9.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. This is Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
And this is another spectacular Wednesday, man. It's May 1st, May Day.
Oh, yeah.
We got another guest in the house, man, all the way from Southwest Houston. If somebody
Who's
can get
that?
his attention,
He
it's
got
my nigga-
M&M's in his hand.
My nigga Truck Buck.
Truck Buck?
Got another motherfucker. Yeah, man. We got to clap again for him. We got another guest in the house, man, all the way from motherfucking Houston, Texas. The
H-Town.
Southwest Superman himself. Didn't catch the cue and didn't walk in early and say nothing to his boy. My nigga and yours, Truck Buck, y'all.
Yeah.
That's the damn deal.
Truck Buck, man. Welcome to LA, man. Welcome to Dash Radio, man.
What's
You
going
want
down?
me
Appreciate
to
it.
hold something for you?
Appreciate you for having me.
Hey, Truck, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
look, man. Hey, look, for the people that don't know you, who is Truck Buck, man?
Truck Buck never gave a fuck. 6300 West Airport, South.
That part right there.
Hey.
Pure gladiator. You know
That
what I'm
part.
saying?
Hey, Nick came in bearing
Hey,
gifts and
he
shit,
came in
man.
here.
He
He
smoking
said,
mine.
smoke
Hey.
yours.
I don't
Talk to
smoke.
him.
I don't
Talk
smoke.
to him,
I
Chuck.
don't smoke, you know what I'm saying? But I came some for you.
That's
Hey,
for real.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Hey,
for
you
real.
better
That's
than some of
love.
these other
Yeah.
niggas. Thank
That's
you,
love.
man. Thank you, Truck
Straight
Buck.
up, man. If y'all don't know me, man, I'm just a regular nigga from Southwest Houston,
No,
Texas.
man, get the fuck out of here with
Just a
that
regular nigga
fucking
from Southwest
Texas
Houston,
Houston.
man. You know what I'm talking about? Just like, look.
Fuck
My
all
bad.
that humble shit, man. Truck Buck is goddamn as a producer, a goddamn security specialist.
Bodyguard, yeah.
No, I mean,
I got a company. I got a True Gladiator Security. I got True Gladiators Brotherhood. There's a street fraternity. You know what I'm saying? I got people out here in L.A. I got people in New York. I got people in Memphis, Atlanta, Houston, Louisiana. I got, this we still building. You know what I'm saying? It's like a street fraternity.
Indeed,
That's right.
True
You know what I'm saying?
Gladiator.
Yeah, True Gladiators. You know what I'm saying?
So Truck Buck, man, I've been acquainted with you for a couple of years now, and I actually was more familiar with you by hearing Bun B mention your name so much.
Yeah.
You're tight with Bun. You've been knowing Bun for a long time.
Yeah,
huh?
I've been rolling with Bun damn near like, can I go?
Yeah, man,
All
fuck
right,
that
all right,
shit.
yeah.
Can I
Cuss
cut?
like a motherfucker,
Down to
nigga.
like 15 years, man.
Throw a nigga on top
yeah,
of it.
down to about 15 motherfucking years, nigga.
Yeah, that part right there. It felt comfortable huh, when you said it like that.
Yeah, so, before Bun, I was with Rap A Lot, you know what I'm saying, with the old man and shit. And, just with him rolling and, as a youngster, I was about that, you feel me? So, when I met Bun one day and I just started working with him and me and him clicked. And it's crazy because that was my favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? And we just clicked and he was just like, shit, I'm bringing you on the road with me. And shit, we've been rolling. That's like my big brother right now, you know what I'm saying?
Dig that. And speaking of brothers, your brother was recently released from prison.
Which one?
One of your brothers. I'm just speaking on what I see on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. One. I'm probably the one.
I got 7.
Probably the one. Well, one of the ones that look like you the most.
That's my older brother. Nah, he been out for like 2 years already.
Mm-hmm.
My younger one just came home. He did like 7. My other brother, came home. He did 8.
Well, goddamn.
Man.
Yeah, like my younger, like.
Can I ask you a question? How much did you do?
I ain't know. I've been to jail, but I beat all my cases.
Oh, okay, talk to me.
I'd
Break the cycle.
I'd beat 3
Break the
aggravated,
cycle.
3
Yeah, that
aggravated
part.
cases, 2 aggravated assault, and 1 aggravated robbery.
Yeah,
Because every
but
time
you
I
beat
fight, motherfuckers tell on me.
Yeah,
but
got
it's
it.
just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ooh, you know that's a nigga with hands.
Yeah.
When niggas tell on you, because
Yeah.
listen what he said.
He said, when I fight,
every time
niggas
when
tell
I
on.
fight, I mean, not I attack the nigga.
Nah,
not
when I
anytime.
fight.
When I
Self-defense.
fight, yeah.
Self-defense, man.
Niggas tell on.
It's self-defense. That's all it is, man.
Tell that nigga
Yeah.
got hands.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
And you.
Shit, I ain't got nothing but a peace
I
sign
don't
for
want
you,
no
my
trouble,
brother.
man. I don't want no trouble.
So, Buck, again, the reason I say you're a producer, manager, because you're also developing the artist.
Yeah, Nick the Skits.
Nick
Yeah.
the Skits.
Yeah.
My boy Nick, who's a very talented young dude, making a lot of waves. He just dropped a song with Bun just recently.
Yeah, the video.
A song and a video in which Bun, I've always known Bun to be a lyricist, and I know
Yeah.
Nick is a lyricist as well, but, Bun just he snapped on that one as well,
Yeah,
you know, and I know that out of Neek, you know, because Neek, he's a skits.
Yeah.
So he got a lot of high energy music and shit, and Bun just rose right to the occasion and snapped as well. But we know Bun does that.
Yeah, he gonna do his thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a crazy story because I never asked him for no verse or nothing like that. You know, I always kept my nephew with me when we doing like good shit, whatever like that. So he been knowing nephew for years and everything, knowing he rapping and stuff. And he just popped up. And we're like, hey, man, I think nephew ready. And it was on Pimp C birthday. And they were like, man, this book a session. I'm like, bet, we in the hood already. We at the barbershop. Come through. There's a studio right down the street, my little partner. So we went over there. Shit ain't take them that long. Like, they did 2 songs. The first song back to back, that's what dropped. They went back and forth together. And like people don't know, since Pimp passed away, Bun ain't never been back and forth with nobody.
Since Pimp.
Since Pimp. But only one person, Lil Wayne, off Damn I'm Cold. And that was on the last thing. But on the whole song, back and forth, they did an 8-8, then they did a 4-4. You know what I'm saying? Whatever like that shit.
That's an interesting point there. That's some special shit right there.
Yeah, and Nick got a good story, man. Like, you know, he been rapping and doing a lot of shit since he was young, so praise dancing. You know, my mom gonna have him in the church and everything like that. But what made him like really want to do rap is when he met Pimp C one day. You know what I'm saying? It was during the time Pimp was doing the interviews, talking shit, you know what I'm saying? And me and Pimp was on the phone for a long time one night, going back and forth, and I was just, you know, talking shit to him like, damn, my nigga, like, you know, we fucking up the shows. Like, I get paid when we do shows. Like, stop fucking up the show. You know what I'm saying? We that's how we talk. We cussing each other out and shit like that.
Dig that.
So I was like, his crew is different than our crew. You know what I'm saying? He had his people, Bun had his people, but I was like the only nigga that really fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, your people be having DVDs and CDs to sell. You won't be having that shit, man. Like in Houston, nigga, I am UGK. You feel me? Everybody else in Port Arthur, somewhere else. In Houston, motherfucker look at me at UGK, and I'm out every night. You know what I'm saying? So give me some DVDs, niggas, so I can sell. You feel me? So I met him at the Galleria, and I brought my nephew with me. And shit, he seen him, and he seen the red Bentley. So, you know, me and Pimp chopping it up. He gave me DVDs and shit. We burned out. Nick just sitting in the car, just quiet, just dazed. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? He's like, man, I want to be a rapper. I'm like, you already rap? He's like, nah, like, I'm serious. I want to do it for real. He said, this me, Pimp C, like, you know, him saying that line, I smashed up the grave and bought me a red, and he seen the red Bentley right there in his face. You know what I'm saying? He was like, some rappers be talking about really what they, you know, what's going on. I want to do that. So I was like, shit. You know, it took me years and years because he started fucking with some other niggas, and it didn't work out well. And, you know, some situation happened. He was mad, and I was like, man, this is what I'm going to do. Give me 3 songs, I'm going to take it to the studio. I'm going to bring it to a good studio. You know what I'm saying? He did the 3 songs, took the studio, did it. Give me 3 more. Took him, 3 more. And then we just did a mixtape like that. And then I just been fucking with him since then.
Hey. And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
And we're in the house with my main man, the Trill Gladiator himself, Mr. Truck Buck.
Southwest Houston, Texas.
Southwest Houston, Texas, man. So you from Southwest Houston?
Yeah, 6300 West Airport.
Hey,
man, that's a real hood nigga right there.
West Airport.
Yeah, West Airport.
I got the LAX on my tatted, so I understand what you're saying.
You know, it's different. I know, you know, it's different out here than out there. You know, we claim our hood and we claim our street. You know what I'm saying? So
from Houston, Texas, been around the world.
Yeah.
What are some of your aspirations? What's in the future for Truck Buck?
Just, you know, trying to get Neek rich if I can steal some of his money. And, just really traveling more. Just getting on the beach, man. I love the beach and smoking my cigars, man. That's my whole dream. Just give me enough money. And just like I said, you got a party. Like you be having your parties and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Slink, I'm coming out there and come fuck with you. I don't need enough money to do that.
To be whatever you want to.
Yeah, just like I'm just at the high and I look on Instagram, damn, Slink hungry some party.
I'm about to fly out there.
I'm gonna fly out there this week. There's enough money to give me a flight, hotel, car. And that's the future, man.
And that's my aspiration to have enough money to fly.
Yeah. I don't want to be rich.
That's all I
want to be
do.
comfortable, man. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah. More shit in my community.
Go
like
chill with my
too.
peoples.
Yeah, I want to be a hood superstar in my hood.
Truck Buck, man. So how do they find you, man? Folks want to get a hold of Truck Buck.
You can follow me on Instagram, gladiator_truck63. And that's it. I don't know motherfucker we fuck with Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
But Facebook, Truck Brown. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, they do.
Yeah, I
they fuck with Twitter too.
Twitter, I don't be really fucking with Twitter,
See?
man. But
But
I
they
mean,
fuck with it.
it's Trill Gladiators, the number 2. And that's it. I look on Twitter just, when I'm on my perv shit. You know what I mean?
When can we expect to hear that Nick the Skits out?
On his birthday, I don't even know when his birthday is. It's this month, March 24th or the 26th. It's one of them hoes.
Definitely not March. Definitely May.
One of them hoes.
Yeah.
That's a real love one right there. Your real love.
No, I'm listening to him. I know real nigga. He's like, yeah, March, nigga. Definitely
I know
this month, March.
his birthday this month. I don't know if it's the 24th or the 26th.
April. This is April.
No, it's May. It's all right. It's all right for both of y'all. It is May. It's May. It ain't March.
I said March.
And it ain't April. So I'm with y'all niggas. I feel y'all here, y'all.
I don't even smoke.
I need some weed.
I can blame it on you. You smoke. I don't even
I ain't
smoke.
mad at my guy.
smoke.
That's that sober shit. That's all.
Truck Buck, man. How long you in town, bro?
Man, I leave Friday, man. Friday evening, man. I just been catching up with people, let them take me out to eat. I guess that's the
How long you
thing
been
out
here?
Since Sunday.
He said, I think that's the thing out
For
here.
real, every time I talk to somebody, hey man, let's catch up. Let's go catch lunch, or let's catch breakfast, or a dinner, or something.
Because people
like
be having fake business meetings at lunch. People be lying like, oh, we gonna meet over lunch and have a business meeting. Be like, you could have called and told
that. Long
me
as
that.
they paying, I'm not
Hey,
tripping.
man, that's my thing. I love it.
tripping. I love
Yeah,
it
me too. I love them too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, me and Slink first business meeting was over lunch. You probably don't even remember. It was like it was all of us. It was like
in Long Beach.
it was in Long Beach.
That was our first time.
That's for me for sure.
We hadn't been doing the show already.
Nah, we hadn't had a meeting.
Okay, our first.
That was our
meeting.
food thing.
Yeah, but then none of y'all pay for my shit though. But
Nah,
that's neither here nor there.
I don't know who paid for mine. I walked
We
about
ain't
that
had no
motherfucker.
show budget or nothing. Niggas just out here hungry.
Niggas hungry and eating. They're just showing up.
Same kind of over here at Dash, man. DJ Ski, man. Niggas hungry, man.
It's a niggas hungry.
I know you got some hors d'oeuvres in the Sprinter, Ski. Let niggas eat, man.
Well, I got a couple of bitches with EBT, and it's the first of the month. So if we need some chips or some snacks or something, y'all gonna cook some noodles or something. I got us. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, don't remind me about that first of the month shit, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wake up.
It's the first of the month, and it's crazy. I was just upstairs talking to Crazy Bone. Shout out to Crazy Bone. It is the
Straight
first
up.
of the month. I would see that nigga on the first of the month.
I follow their page. They posted something today. They posted it's the first of the month. Like my picture, nigga. Y'all know it's us.
Hey,
They did that. They did
Shady
that.
Chriss, man. Truck Buck. This is my boy Shady Chriss.
What's up, bitch? Right?
You see that nigga in Houston, man?
He good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I might not
good.
look like this. My hair might be pressed out. I might be,
One thing
saying
about-
West Side 100 times.
One thing about H-Time, man, if you fuck with the right person, do what the fuck you want to do.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, definitely.
One thing
I'm
about
always,
Houston, man.
yeah,
As long as you don't
for
come
sure.
disrespect, man. You
No,
ain't
not at
disrespect.
all.
You
Hell
Indeed.
no. I
got-
love Texas.
I got big love for H-Town and Texas in general love me, man. And again, Truck Buck, when I went down that truck, hooked up with me, hollered at me. You know what I'm saying? I think we stopped by the strip club for
At
a minute.
Onyx?
Yeah, I didn't go in, though. I didn't go in.
Yeah.
I didn't go in. I wish I did because I wanted to see my favorite Daphnique.
Yeah,
Chin.
she went in there that night. I remember you talking. I
Ooh, I
gave you
was
my
up.
hat.
So Onyx
I
is
was
what
on her.
the strip
Daphnique
joint?
Chin.
Yeah.
That's the strip joint truck, Onyx?
Onyx, that's
Okay,
one of them.
okay.
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't go in, Slink?
I don't know. We was
Just
just
moving,
real
just-
short because I only wanted to see her.
Yeah.
And when he told me she wasn't there that
Nigga
night,
didn't
I
wanna
was
go
like,
in.
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. So shout out to Daphnique Chin and Club Onyx, baby. It's your boy, man.
Oh,
We're in the house, man.
You
We
need
got
some
five.
hearts. There's some
We got
Cupid
5
sounds.
minutes, man. We're gonna be out this thing very shortly, man. But I want to thank my man Truck Buck for coming down.
That
Appreciate
part.
for having me. Appreciate for having me.
Respect.
I didn't think I was gonna be on it. I came to just come fuck with you. You know
Yeah, I
what I'm saying?
seen. He was like, my boy Truck. I look back, I'm like, man, that nigga
Yeah,
eat M&M's
yeah.
and shit. That nigga
I was
know.
lost. I had to go by the gas station, give me something to eat and play it off. Like, if I won't be walking up and down the street.
This show's a free for all.
Right here on Smoke
No,
Yours with Slink
definitely,
Johnson.
definitely.
We don't have no cliff notes.
Yeah.
We don't do no research.
Just go
We
on.
come in
We
here and
just
do
throw
it.
you on here.
We just throw you on here.
That's good.
You got a
But
show.
that's part of the fun, the
Casey,
spontaneity.
what
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What Shady Chriss?
Touche.
Touche.
Yeah, man. But thank you very much, Truck Buck. Thank Daphnique Springs for coming down. And thank all you motherfuckers out there listening, man. Tune in every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. to Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
And you can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook at Smoke Yours with Slink Johnson.
Posting a lot more content.
Indeed.
For sure.
And you can find me personally on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all that shit at Slink Johnson. You can find me on Cash App at $Slink Johnson. You can find me on Venmo at Slink Johnson and PayPal, bookslinkjohnson at gmail.com. How they get a hold of you, Shady?
Shady Chriss. That's SHADY Chris, 2 S's. Everything. Venmo, PayPal, Netflix, nigga, whatever you have, you can send me some money. I don't know how you send it, but send it.
We need that.
I'm here.
Hey, we need that scratch. I mean, despite how beautiful I'm looking right now, man, your nigga need that money. My ribs is touching my back right now. You dig? Fuck with your boy, man. But fuck with us every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Smoking Yours with Slink Johnson.
And the homeboy Shady Chriss.
Right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. On behalf of the whole crew, Scotty Trippin', Twinkie, DJ DDD.
Yes, sir.
Hassan Hayes, my man Super Cow Bendini. JJ walked up in this motherfucker.
Jizzo.
We want to say good night, nigga.
And shout out Daphnique Springs came in and sprinkled us, man.
And one more
Sprinkled
again.
us with that game.
Shout out, man. Y'all have a great evening, and don't forget, smoke yours.
Yo, you Smoking Yours with Slink Johnson and the homeboy Shady Chriss. Every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy Radio. Smoke Yours, PM.